What's up guys, Luke here from Luke's Points and Miles, and on this channel we talk about credit cards and how we can benefit from using them. If you're interested in that sort of thing, please hit the subscribe button. We update videos at least twice weekly. Guys, on most of our videos we explain how you can accrue tons of points and miles, whether that would be for airlines, hotels, or transferable currencies like American Express membership rewards points. Well, a few weeks ago we came up with an idea to make examples of how we can use these points and miles, and I asked you to vote in the comments and on my Instagram, where should I go to spend my points and miles? The time has come to announce where we're going and where you chose to send me. Before we get started guys, please do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and it will help distribute this video to other people who may find some value in it. So the purpose of this exercise is to show how someone like me can use the points and miles credit card game to go on an aspirational trip that I would most likely never have the opportunity to do if not for using credit card points and miles. As I go, I will give the breakdown of how much things cost, whether it was airline miles or hotel points or cash. I also want to review the following sections of this trip. One is I want to review the flights. I know a lot of people have not been on international flights and they haven't experienced either first or business class. And actually the trip you have chosen for me, there are a couple really good options for flights. I also want to review the airports and the airport lounges. Obviously airports around the world are very different from the ones in the United States. The lounges are different. Some of us will never get to experience some of these lounges, so I want to kind of take those that may not have the chance to go to these places, take them on the inside and see what they're like. And also the hotels. I plan to spend 6 nights in this country, and I have kind of planned out that I'm going to do 2 nights at 3 different hotels. The city you guys chose for me is full of really nice hotels, and hopefully I can give you a glimpse of a couple different ones that you've been thinking about or you've been wondering about. And hopefully they're not just cliche Instagram, YouTube videos of the same hotels everyone is doing. And finally, the excursions. Obviously, other cities and other countries aren't all about the flight and the hotel. This city you've chose to send me to, there seems to be quite a bit of activities and different things to do. Now obviously I'm not a super big partier. I'll also be by myself, so you're probably not going to get a huge taste of some wild nightlife, but I think this city you're sending me to has some interesting things, really fun things for me. Hopefully it's fun for you to enjoy as well. Now remember guys, this is a solo trip, so that makes things a little more difficult as far as the filming and the vlogging and the recording. I'm a beginner. I've never vlogged a trip before. I have purchased some new equipment and some different things that should make it fun for me. I do plan on releasing at least one video while I'm there to give you guys kind of a sneak peek of some of the things I'm going to do. As far as I know, I can't do YouTube live until I have 1,000 subscribers, and we're not quite there yet. But that reminds me, those of you that have subscribed, I do appreciate it and I thank you. So before I reveal what city you're sending me to, I do want to send a huge shout out and thank you to everyone that voted, whether you voted in the comments section on YouTube or the Instagram. Some of you texted my personal number. I appreciate every single vote. It was really fun listening to some of the suggestions, even the ones that told me to go to hell and stay there. I don't think this is the last time I'll do this. I had a really good time putting that video out and reading the responses. So without further ado, I want to go over some places I will not be going. Third place, the cities and country that received the 3rd most votes was Israel. And I took Israel as Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. You know, I've been to Tel Aviv before, a long time ago. I think Israel would be great. For one, I'm not allowed in Israel right now. I think at the day of making this video, the only folks that are allowed entry, the only Americans that are allowed entry into Israel are folks that have family members there. I don't have any family in Israel, but I think Jerusalem and Tel Aviv would make for a super interesting trip. I think that's somewhere where I'd really like to go at some point. I don't care what your background or your spirituality is. There's some cool things to see there. So I appreciate everybody that did vote for Israel. I'm definitely going to put it on the short list, and you may be seeing it one day. The city and country that came in second place was Tokyo, Japan. Now, I am extremely excited about one day going to Tokyo, Japan. The issue right now, Americans are not allowed in Tokyo, Japan, as of the date of this recording. But I'm also going to put this on the very short list, and I think this one coming in as the runner-up, maybe sometime later in the year. We'll see how the year goes. We'll see how successful this video is and this trip is. We can probably fit it in at some point. But I think Tokyo, Japan has so much to offer for travelers, so much cool culture, so many different things to see. I really hope to get there really soon. And the winner from your votes, the city and country you are sending me to, this may not be a mystery because of all the votes, but we are going to Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Like I said earlier, Dubai has tons of things to see and tons of things to do. If you have any suggestions, I would really appreciate you put them in the comments. I'm not going to be able to do everything everybody wants to see. I'm going to be there 6 nights. I'm going to be switching hotels 3 times. I do have a couple hotels picked out that I think people would be really interested in seeing. But if there are hotels you want reviewed or you want to see, please comment below. If there are activities or excursions that you are really interested in seeing, comment below. Whether that's jet skiing or the 4-wheeling in the desert, I'm game to do all of it. I'm probably not going to jump out of a plane. I'm a little bit old for that. But anything kind of less spectacular than that, I can do. Also, I would really like to hear people's thoughts on taking the day trip to Abu Dhabi. I think it's an 8-hour trip, and I think that would kind of knock out another little mini trip along with this one. I think it would be really cool. Comment below if you've done that before. Comment below if you've been to Dubai, and please give me all the suggestions as far as where to eat, where to go. I do think I'm going to spend some time at the beach if it's not crazy hot. So I am looking for the touristy part of Dubai to stay. And I'm debating on whether to reveal what hotels I'm staying at or to just let that come out in the video. I think we're going to be leaving probably around September. So I would say look for the videos in the end of September. And also I want to let you guys know that I do have a Facebook group, Luke's Points and Miles. Go ahead and join it. We can give updates a lot easier on Facebook. We can do polls, and we can answer any questions you have. Also, guys, there are a few different airlines that can take me from North America to Dubai. If you have any experience on those airlines or you have a suggestion, again, please comment below. If you enjoyed this video at all, or you got any value out of it, please hit the like button. And once again, I would like to thank everyone that has commented and voted for this. It's been a fun project so far, and I hope I can give you guys some type of entertainment. And if you have stayed all the way to the end, thanks.